Hello YouTube and welcome to another episode of Tutorial Tuesday. Some of you might already know what the tutorial this week's going to be about due to my inventory, but it is going to be about sponges. Uses of them, where you get them, and how I use them. I just did this for the backdrop. Beautiful. I know. I just threw it together. That's what I do. But, alright, let's start off with simple things. You have two types of sponges. You have a wet sponge and a sponge. This is a dry sponge. Let's turn down the music a little bit. Dry sponge is used to soak up the water. Wet sponge is what you get after it soaks up the water. Now, when you get wet sponges, which actually let's go to that. Where do you get sponges, you wonder? You get them in the underwater temples. As of that, I don't know where else you can get them except for if you cheat. So that's the only way I know how to get them is the underwater temples. You get them after, well, you don't have to beat the guardian, you can just go to the sponge room and take it, I guess, but it'll be a little hard with the mining fatigue. Underwater temples are found in ocean biomes, and it's just luck. Just go search the ocean and you'll find them. Now I'm going to start off on this road, then I'm going to go to my single player because I actually need to sponge, and then that's how I'm going to show how I use them. As for this, I'm not really positive how far out sponges reach. I guess I could test that. I'm going to go ahead and plop this right in the middle, right here. Okay, there you go. It soaked up that whole thing, and that is, let's see, 6 wide, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 long, 6 wide, and when you do that you get a wet sponge back. Now, how do you get the water out of the sponge? Put it in the furnace and it cooks. Let's get another one of them back in the hot bar. You do get experience from it, and then now you have 2 sponges. Let's go to a bigger. Man, now I'm really curious as to how much water a sponge will actually soak up. So let's see, let's make this complete square. And let's fill this in. Let's get a water bucket. There we go, that'll fill in. Now that should still be 6, 1, 2, 6. It's still 6 wide. Let's do 7, that way we actually have an exact middle. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, baby? Okay. Okay, so now this is going to be a 7 by 8. The exact middle is going to be, I guess that's the middle, but then still you have the side. So let's do a 7 by 9 and see if this thing will plop out a 7 by 9. Alright, so the middle is right here. There, holy cow, it did it all. That's nuts. Alright, let's go bigger, I guess. It will now be, I want to stick to odd numbers, that way we have an exact middle. Alright, so now that would make it a 7 by 9 and 8 by 10. I guess let's just try it, even though we don't have an exact middle. Come on. There we go. Alright. And okay, so that one did not get everywhere. That did, I want to say a 7 by 9 is probably going to be about the biggest we can get, but let's make it just a little bit bigger. That way we do have an exact middle, because obviously it was leaning more towards one side than the other because it didn't have an exact middle, but that's okay. That's what this test world is for tests. tutorials actually. Who am I kidding? Now we'll do a 9 by 9 actually. That way, keep it even in that sense. Because we did 7 by 9, so we'll do a 9 by 9. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so here is a 9 by 9 square. I apologize for the noise in the background. My dog is playing with her toy. And that's not how you make it all the same. There we go. Okay, now, so this is a perfect square, 9 by 9. Let's find the middle, which is right here. 1, 2, 3. So right there is going to be the middle. Let's see. Okay, so a 7 by 9 is the best you can do with the dry sponge. But if you get there, you just place them near the source blocks at that point, and then it clears out. So 7 by 9 is the biggest area that I found that you can clear out. Now don't hold me to this, and I didn't do vertical either. But let's head over here to the ocean. There's a good test for you though. Now for this, I just spam, because if you don't, it'll grow back, I guess to say, because it's all source blocks. So the more you spam, you got to be kind of quick, or else it does just come back like that. But that's really the easiest way that I know how to do it. But let's go to my single player world, and yeah, that amazed me how much that sponge actually took care of. So, but alright, you guys can go for the ride. There it is, Inferno Mines. Alright, into the Let's Play. I already have my sponges and everything. I just have to get a... I'll just use these. Because I don't want to flood this room. Let's go ahead and just do that. Alright, and there we go. I didn't bring any furnaces with me, which is okay, because I don't really need them, but let's break this. Now the biggest thing for me is I want to make sure that I get all my sponges back, because I've already lost some. I just found this. I usually go from the top down because it seems easier. Now if it is, I'm not really sure, but there is really no fast way to break a sponge either. Okay, this is the outside, so that doesn't really matter. Put that back. There we go. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to use all of this area, but I still would like to have it cleared. Yeah, like I said, guys, I don't really have a method to my madness. I just sort of spam. Now, obviously, for a single source block like that, you don't need to use a whole sponge for it. Just plop a... Heck, you could even use a torch. Come here, you're not getting away from me that easy, guy. Uh-oh. I hate these guys. Hey, where you going? Oh, I got it. Okay. So, yeah. That's basically how I use torch... Oh, crap. That's how I use torches. No, that's how I use the sponges. I don't really need them for other than this. I don't know why I'd ever use them. But you can also use them to decorate. Another use for them would be if you're building a house and in the basement. I mean, this personal preference would be a dry sponge or wet sponge, but if everyone knows what drop down tile ceiling looks like, that's what it kind of looks like to me. That's what the sponges look like to me. Kind of looks like drop down tile ceiling. As for mob spawns, I don't know if mobs will spawn on them. There's a lot that I don't know about sponges. I don't really research. I should. Maybe I'll start doing that. I don't really research to do these videos. I just tell you guys what I know. So don't, like, I don't want hate on you. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. No, I do not know what I'm talking about. That's why I do it in the sense that I do it. But, yeah, that's how quick you can clear out an area for those people that don't like water, like me. Water really annoys me. Right there's how you clear out spots, but... And then, like I said, you just take them. Oh crap! I don't have a furnace, but you just take them, put them in a furnace, and that's that. It really is that simple. which I don't have anything to cook it, but yep. So there you go, guys. There's your sponge tutorial. I hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next episode.